This is actually eating the breakfast. This is how they eat, you see. They actually have eggs on toast, you see. He likes tin tomatoes because I don't like real ones. Been brought up on tin tomatoes, like, you know.
Everything tastes different under a big light like that.
Maybe it cooks it a bit much. It'd be very hard to sing again with that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but well, you didn't sing any of the same words, though.
I sang almost the real words. Oh, well, see, that's why I print them on the lyric sheet, then if they really want to know, they can read them. I want you to Mac, Lieber, Nick, Krieg.
Lieber Mac.
Mac, Lieber, Nick, Krieg.
Okay. There's the white one.
Mac, Lieber,
Make love, not war. And what was the French one?
Fais l'amour par la guerre.
Now, is this just your French? Or?
I'll check it, okay?
Check it with
Yeah. Yes. But it sounds pretty much
I know,
it is.
but I don't want to be on the,
Right.
it's like coming on the air and saying, not love, you war, you know, coming out.
No, fais l'amour is make
Mac, Lieber,
Mac, Lieber und Stoller.
Nick Farren, oh no, Nick what? KR.
Aye.
Was sind die drei Bestdinger von die ganze Welt?
And then Doris and all that.
Licking.
Sing the chorus.
Licking and blasen.
Who was saying that? Well, it's not out every day I get the opportunity to do a press conference.
Do you see much of the other Beatles these days?
Well, I see a bit of Beatle Eddie.
Beatle Eddie,
Beatle Eddie, but
I've got no comment.
and Beatle Philip.
What about Beatle Allen? How's he these days?
Well, Beatle Allen's, you know, he's on holiday.
I see.
We've got Beatle Klaus replacing him.
This is John in the kitchen. It's now Thursday the 27th. This is your first roll on Thursday.
So, I mean, I'd like to cover that too. I'll probably be then just adding things, you know, like probably in the States or something.
So you're not going to do any more work at all on it?
After Sunday, I reckon I'll be finished, you know.
After Sunday?
Yeah, I've heard that we got our session fees.
Yeah.
We got a thing. £145 for doing the accounts on Lennon books, isn't it? Doesn't say what speed it is.
Probably 45. Is it an LP?
No, it's 1, 2, 3 or 4 tracks.
It's probably 2.
Isn't that the final version?
Oh, yeah.
It's just very clean now. And then in the back there'll be a profile and eyes with the sunset, you know, two sunsets in it.
Yeah, and inside,
Inside there'll be like 4 or 5 Johns standing.
figures getting bigger from childhood up
You know,
to full
different
size.
periods of
Very,
John.
very good.
Freaky, isn't it?
His left eye is a bit high.
Have just a slight iris showing and all that, but you know, it would be more delicate.
How would they do that then?
This photograph is a transparency because they're better for printing. But what they could do is print the transparency on a piece of paper that had the eye holes in it already. You see, so that it was just pasted over, that it was transparent through there. It was the whole photograph was there, but you actually saw through the eyes to the back.
That's what I wanted.
That would do it. You know. Yes, the eye parts are transparent. You see, but they're still your eyes.
Starting in black and white, shifting up to color. You see.
I was thinking those photos is
And that's the Severn Canal, New York City, and then a map of the world.
What's the Abco?
In color, and no Ascot, Abco. And then the back is a profile, and in the eye is a sunset.
Wow.
And want to have it done by Sunday. No, I'm not kidding. So we have to.
Okay, I can get the glasses for this.
Yeah. So we get the glasses in the morning. In the And this photograph.
The fantastic thing is Yoko took that photo with a Polaroid.
Oh, a Polaroid, eh?
Yeah, my album front and back is taken by Yoko with a Polaroid, and her album front and back, which hasn't got to the shops yet, is taken by me with a Polaroid. She took a photo of me, and then we have this painting by a guy called Jeff Hendricks who only paints sky, and she superimposed it on me after.
Huh.
Right, so that I was in the cloud with my head.
Fascinating.
And then I lay down on the windowsill and to get a sort of lying down picture from the backside of what she wanted, with the cloud above my head, right? And I'm imagining. It wasn't planned for the album, the one she did of me. Mine wasn't planned. It's a new one called a Polaroid close-up. It's fantastic. Normally you can only get full-length things you can't go near. This one you can take a full face like we've done, right?
In color in 10 seconds?
Yeah. They only made a few of them, I think, to see what people would like them or not. I'm sure people have, because you can't find them anywhere. They're really great.
I'm sure.
And I've got her like as if her head's on the table in a bottle.
Ah.
With sort of dishes and jars around her.
Oh, incredible.
And you can see a sort of movie camera coming out of her head or something. There's all bits and pieces in there. I haven't seen half of it yet.
And will that be on the cover of Fly?
Yeah, that's right. It would have been out last week, but the printers sort of printed too much pink into it. It's something that happens now then if they're not looking. And they made a white bowl of pink, and Yoko looked like she had the pox or something. They had to print it again, and they printed 50,000 or something. It was awful. And they had to start again, so it was held up a week. I hope it doesn't wreck a record for it.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't. The record just stands on its own.
My babe don't stand no fool. My babe.
So we're going to test now.
At home with the lens.
What the lens?
I'm fucking trying to get me in that.
Doing your own thing means doing your own thing, not doing exactly what everybody else is doing, but doing what suits you.
You know.
But don't you think there's pressures in youth culture not to do your own thing, but to do what everybody else is doing?
I think kids or youth or whatever you call them have always grouped together. It's probably just a sort of primitive urge all to go around in a gang. And I think that in itself isn't harmful. Dun, 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 dun.
One more question.
Yes.
Do you think... Actually, no, I'll stop because it's going to be a long one. Let's put on that other tape.
This is better.
Good.
Sounds out of tune with that piano.
Stock up on food because they can't get it, and they all pack up things on their roofs and take off.
Yeah, well, because everything closes. You see, the bread is the main thing over the weekend, and then you can't get any at all until Tuesday morning.
It usually takes us about 20 minutes to get it. It took us over an hour today.
Well, that's the difference.
And there were about 10 tanks, army tanks on the road, which only creep along at about 5 miles an hour.
I'd forgotten all about the bank holiday, what was working here every night. I didn't know what day it was. What do you think of the album so far, then?
Oh, I like it. I love everything that they do, though. Somehow it just has some sort of magic to it.
Well, I tend to pick out so many numbers which I like, There's about 5 so far which I really dig,
I didn't hear 2 the other night, but this one that they're doing tonight and last night's and the Jealous Guy one. Those are, I think, my 3 favorites.
The Jealous Guy is great.
Yeah. This song was going through my head all last night, all this morning, walking around whistling it through the house. Him and George just knock me out. They really do. The things they write. They write things that you would think or feel but would never say, you know.
They're both great, you know, they're both different, you know, type of writing, but they're both good.
So, you know, a year it's on Radio 1 Club next Saturday, you know, I think, fuck, you know. The truth, isn't it? Yeah. Tell the truth. And that's what all individual artists, as it is, that, you know, what's good for John isn't always good for me, you know.
It's going well, John. Which? Oh yeah, we finished it almost in a week, you know. It's great. So we all feel a bit cheated, you know, because you normally get... Should be more work. Well, you normally get a few months of work out of it. Like I have to overdub some things.
I had to shave my moustache off, have my hair cut, because I went in under false papers. And I had to wear a suit and a tie, the first time I'd worn it for 7 years.
So you're going to tell us about your secret life in the IRA?
No, I went there for a very short time to try and make some contact with the people who were fighting in Bangladesh. And it was quite a harrowing experience at time, actually, because, I mean, did you go to Calcutta when you were in India, John? You would have remembered it if you've seen it. I mean, the whole city... It's like the biggest and most miserable city in the world, you know. It's amazing. People are killed there every single day. You have about 20, 30 people just killed. On the streets, you see people lying on the streets dead. And it's, I mean, the whole city as itself is very frightening. From my point of view, what was good was that the Indian police was very, very inefficient.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, if you stay at a hotel and you dress with a suit and a tie and you've got a sort of, you know, British passport. I didn't.
What am I living for, if not for you? What am I living for, if not for you? What? Are we on?
Good afternoon and welcome to Belfridge, home of the stars. You've been burning the books all morning. Was some French man saying, "Who is this man?" Was he standing next to me? "Who is this guy? Who is this man? What's going on?"
I slipped you a hand out, it's all right.
Yeah, good.
He knows who you are now.
I hope so.
Welcome to the Grapefruit Centre, the cultural centre of Northern Europe. You were an old man a minute ago.
Was I really? No, believe me, it's all lies.
Orange? Bless you, thanks. It is wonderful to have you here with us today at the Grapefruit signing session. We have Miss Selfridge and Mr. Selfridge and all the little Selfridge. Yeah?
Get your books on the right. If you move to the right.
If you get your books there, you can get your books over there. They're all over the place. There, over there, and on the right.
This is like death row.
Please don't push.
Oh, great. I saw it, it's all over.
So, I would expect you to do a work of a housewife, which is to, you know, take care of the kitchen and take care of cleaning our room and etc. But I don't expect you to do it for the house and the office, you know. And also, Peter and Diane and Steve have to eat here. Now, you don't have to make anything for them, but somebody has to, or they have to, and then clean it up later, something like that. But somebody definitely has to, you see, because we have a whole company here, you know, it's like an office. So we definitely need another person who takes care of the office stuff. It has to be somebody who could get along with you, because otherwise it won't be fair to you, you know. So you have to find somebody to do that. Okay?
Well, you see, it's quite difficult because, I mean, Dan's been trying to find someone to, but I mean, he can't even find anyone to do that, you know. So
why is it so difficult? I mean,
because people don't want to kind of have their whole life kind of surrounded around here. That's what
I can't. That was a conversation between Yoko and one of the girls working in the house.
We had 2 doves, and one dove got chased away, and the dove married a pigeon, and they've had a baby glove. He's a puv. Oh, there it is.
Where's Franco? Is Franco here today?
What else do you want us to shoot today?
Go around their rooms, you know, as if you are a stranger that comes into the room the first time. So be very, very aware of the movement of the camera. You did very well in the rape film. That's the thing, you know, like, it's not just taking it, but the movement is important.
Skin 2,000 balloons, fly through the air, 1964 spring. That's fly piece. Well, if you skinned a balloon, you wouldn't be able to fly, would it? No, you've got to use your imagination. But it doesn't mean anything otherwise. There's a light piece here. Carry an empty bag, go to the top of the hill, put all the light you can in it, go home when it's dark, hang the bag in the middle of your room in place of a light bulb.
I don't get it.
You just use your imagination, just take the light. Here, you go and try it one day.
It's like saying those trees are red.
They are.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Something is coming my way.
Let's say good morning to us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice day. We got that dove on the roof. What an actress.
John, you're beyond me now.
All right. Cut. What are you doing, Arnold? We're cutting.
Okay.